How was your meeting with the president?
Very well.
Nobel Peace Prize winner Maria Corina Machado was in good spirits outside the White House as she delivered her supporters a message after a private lunch with President Donald Trump.
We can count on President Trump to liberate Venezuela.
Machado also made a stop at the U.S. Capitol, meeting with a bipartisan group of senators. The moment resonated in Miami, where many Venezuelans in exile hope it marks the start of her road to leadership.
I believe it all begins with empathy between them.
Eduard Rodriguez served as Director of Communications for the interim presidency of Juan Guaidó, recognized at the time by the Trump administration. He remains skeptical of interim President Delcy Rodriguez and says the priority must now be to move towards elections.
What comes next for the Venezuelan people is the opening of a space for prompt elections. Elections that allow the participation of the natural leader of Venezuelans today, Maria Corina Machado, who was barred from running in 2024.
A process the White House admits has no defined timeline. Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt reiterated that the administration's assessment made public by President Trump that Machado still lacks the support and respect of Venezuelans.
It was a realistic assessment based on what the president was reading and hearing from his advisors and national security team. And at this moment in time, his opinion on that matter has not changed.
Ernesto Ackerman, who heads Independent Venezuelan American Citizens, says the focus should be on all political prisoners as he comes to terms with Rodriguez's role after Maduro.
I think Delcy Rodriguez is a bad thing that we need. So let her be a puppet and control what she has to do in Venezuela. And if not, I know the administration is going to get rid of her immediately.
All as President Trump has invited the interim president to Washington and signaled he could travel to Caracas.
Before sitting down with Maria Corina Machado, Trump spoke by phone with interim President Delcy Rodriguez about oil, trade, and national security. Rodriguez described the conversation as long and courteous, and Trump later praised her as extremely cooperative. Celia Mendoza, TRT World, Miami.